The Celebration of Women Awards Foundation held its much-anticipated awards ceremony last night. Clint Watson tells us that the guest speaker offered words of wisdom to not just honorees, but women around the world.
33 women honored Wednesday night at the Government House. Celebrating Women International held a naming ceremony for their 2015 Women of Distinction honorees. Among them, doctors, educators, policewomen, attorneys, cultural icons, and others who have contributed to the positive development of the Bahamas. Guest speaker was the daughter of the Anglican Archbishop of Cape Town, South Africa, Desmond Tutu, Miss Nontombi Naomi Tutu. The race and gender activist, in a spirited address, saluted the women on their achievements, noting that women of distinction are among us in our everyday lives, toiling to ensure the best for family, community, nation, and indeed the world.
The women of distinction I have known in my life, many of whom we will never know, others will not know their names. And so as I thought about that, I thought that what I wanted to do is to remind us how actually common it is to meet women of distinction, and to ask each of us to think of the women of distinction in our own lives who have brought us to where we are today. And I start my story of women of distinction with two women who have been role models for me throughout my life, my two grandmothers.
Tutu's story of women of distinction resonated among the packed audience, including Governor General Her Excellency Dame Marguerite Pinling. And like Tutu's grandmother, many of the honorees came from working-class families where the mothers were domestic workers, including straw vendors and maids. Yet they sacrificed to ensure that their children received a quality education.
And yet this domestic worker managed to send her daughter, my mother, to boarding school, which at that time in South Africa for black South Africans was what middle-class black South Africans did. My mother was educated with the children of teachers and doctors and lawyers, and never thought about how is it that my mother, a domestic worker, is able to send me here, because my grandmother let her know that she belonged in those places of great learning.
The Celebrating Women International 2015 Women of Distinction Awards will culminate early next month with an awards presentation and concert. Congratulations to all 33 honorees. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.